It is time for our special guest segment.
British Invasion.
British Invasion.
All right.
Cannot wait.
So, Darren, you want to do the intros for our guest this week from the across the pond?
From across the pond.
We have Jay Mullings.
Yeah.
He's a multi-award-winning screenwriter and director.
Oh, snap.
All the way from England.
Whoa. Yeah, we love our British Invasion, do we not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's
So,
also a blogger and
I have not heard anyone
published
say
author.
across the pond yet.
wow,
I'm gonna
really?
do a shot.
okay. Well, we're going to
You
get
just crossed the pond. You just said it. You mentioned it just now.
Yeah, so that's 2 shots.
That's
shots.
2 shots.
All right, let's give him a call. Let's
You
see
only
if we
get
can.
one shot.
Now, bear with
Now
us
there's
because
a
this
chance
is like
to
Emily.
roll. Opportunity
You just do that
rolls.
speakerphone thing.
Once
because
in a lifetime.
Emily's
you
got
better
it.
lose yourself in the music.
Hey, can you hear us, Jay?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of. Oh, okay. How's that? Any better?
Yeah, that's that.
Can you hear us?
Possibly.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how's that? Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yay.
Well, first of all, let us start then with Happy birthday to you.
Yes,
Happy birthday to you.
Tuesday.
Happy birthday, dear Jay. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Of course,
But
of
we
course.
promised to do it. We didn't promise it would be good. So
You did quite good. I enjoyed it.
okay, all right then. Well,
Good.
welcome inside the Crazy Ant Farm.
You're crazy.
That's right, we're crazy, and we are very happy to have you on the show with us. We're excited to talk to you. So thanks for coming on. And how you doing tonight?
I'm quite good, thanks. What about you guys?
We're doing pretty good, I think. right?
Yeah.
Doing pretty good. Well, we appreciate you staying up over there. We know it's about 6 hours ahead of us, so we appreciate that.
Hey.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see, he knows.
Oh, okay. All right. So, all right. So here's the deal. We kind of do a round table discussion type thing where we kind of just throw a series of questions at you, and and get some feedback and listen to what you have to say, and just kind of get to know you a little bit. So if that sounds good to you, we'd like to just jump right in with you.
Fire away. I'm ready.
Awesome.
All right. Awesome.
Cool. Who's first?
All right. Now that you live over in England, right?
Yeah.
But your family's not originally from there. Where are you guys originally from?
So, my family is, like, my roots go back to Jamaica.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Awesome.
So the countryside of Jamaica.
Awesome.
My grandparents came here in the 60s, which I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the news over here. That's become quite a hot topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
Essentially, they were all invited to help rebuild the country, essentially, and they didn't need any proof of landing.
Mm-hmm.
Any proof of citizenship, because they were invited by the Queen, essentially by the Empire.
Oh, wow.
Essentially, their immigration status is now being questioned, which doesn't make sense. But yeah, my grandparents came in during that time.
That's awesome.
I'm third generation British.
Third generation.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. I mean, I guess that type of a rich history has got to play into a little bit of writing, right?
Yeah, because I've got the juxtaposition between growing up in the countryside of Jamaica, because I was born in London, but I grew up in Jamaica, and then coming back to city life when I got back. So I've kind of got, both points of view, and I can kind of write knowing what it's like growing up somewhere hot and, where you're not a minority, and then coming back somewhere where it's cold and you are a minority.
Right.
Exactly. Good. Well, that's awesome, because that's like a broad range of experience to bring to what you do. So that's
exposed
really
to so many cultures.
Yeah. That's,
All right.
and write what you know, and quite a bit of different diversity and areas and regions, and that's pretty awesome. So
yeah.
That's true. And the unfortunate thing is over here is there's not many who write from my point of view. I'm almost a writer because there's no one else that would write the way I would, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what spurs me on.
Wow, that's a very interesting answer, and that's like raw right there. You know, you're
really
basically
is.
a writer because no one else is. Or I mean, that's a really interesting answer. Yeah, wow, that's good.
I'll go. Hi, Jay. Okay. Now we hear you and Squatch, Darren here, have a particular kind of banter between you two. Care to elaborate on that?
I don't know how it started. I think it's just the Twitter feeling and getting close and connecting with people, even though you haven't like physically met them.
Right.
You know, there's energy to the way you communicate. And I think me and Darren, we've got good chemistry. I'll tweet something, he'll tweet something, and then it ends up being a back and forth, which goes on for maybe half an hour at a time.
Aww. That's hilarious. That's
a
awesome.
writer thing. I mean, that's kind of cool. So
It's true, and I'm his wife, so I can say thank you for taking up all his time. No.
that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Absolutely. Okay, Darren. Well, since you guys have such a rapport, why don't you ask the next question?
Yeah. How would you describe your writing style?
My writing style. I describe it as, I'd say, brutally honest. So if you think of it like, if there was a scenario where someone poked me in the eye, I wouldn't give them eye drops. I would gouge their eyes out. That's
Damn.
My kind of guy.
There you go. I hear
So
that.
it's quite strong, it's quite heavy, because that's pretty much what I've grown up to see, and I've grown up seeing and knowing that you can't always be meek and turn the other cheek. Sometimes you've got to stand up, and you've got to stand up and make a statement. So I write that kind of fashion. That's how I describe my writing style.
Can't tap someone on the shoulder. You get hit him with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and again, that's an interesting twist on for the answer. And I wonder, as much as that plays into your writing, does it also play into how you deal within the industry? Because let's face it, the industry is shark-filled, and it's a tough industry. Do you find that your approach in the industry itself is much along those same lines as you approach your writing?
So, in the beginning, I started out thinking of writing and approaching the industry as something where you needed to be very meek, you needed to defer to other people's knowledge. You know, they know best, and it's not always the case. So I think now I'm more confident and I'm more capable of holding my own. But at the same time, I would like to learn. Well, I don't go into it thinking I know everything. But at the same time, I feel like you don't know what you're talking about. I will stand up and say, well, that doesn't work for me. Sorry. With all due respect, kind of thing.
Right.
Cool beans.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the important lessons I think everybody kind of learns is that if you ever think you've got to the point where you don't have something to learn, you're kind of done. I mean, you're always learning. You're always growing. So, and if you reach that point where you stop, then you're kind of done. So, great answer. Great answer.
It's as if they have this attitude as if they've reached the pinnacle of knowledge and they can learn no more.
Absolutely. Yeah, totally agree with that.
All right.
What you got, Em? What you got? You want to go next?
Jason just said he was.
Oh,
Jason.
Jason. Okay.
So, Jay, I've been known to stump the guest on my questions.
Oh, snap.
So, gear up for this one. Living or dead, name a director you love to work with.
Living or dead?
Yes.
That is a good question. Director I like to work. I think Scorsese's up there.
Awesome.
Yeah. Great answer.
Yeah.
You just won me over.
We're now friends. That's awesome.
Pedro Moldovar, I like his film.
Gotcha.
I would like to work with Moldovar.
Definitely. That's awesome.
Yeah, Scorsese. Good choice.
Good choice.
It seems to be a good choice.
Hell yeah.
Popular around the table.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Emily, what you got?
Okay, now I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Emily.
So do you have a favorite screenplay out of all the ones you've written? Like, is there one that stands out that you just like? I don't.
More than the rest.
Yeah, more than the rest.
Like,
I'm going to say it and say I like them all, but probably favorite screenplay would be Seven Unity.
Nice.
And it's because I wrote that with, it took me outside of my comfort zone. I had to go to some very different places. I was writing purely from, basically I've never seen a female ensemble cast that, is allowed to have their own, like be different from each other. They don't all have to get along. Like they're allowed to, work towards a single cause, but have so much like conflict and differences of opinion and different voices, and they all have their different, the way they all came together was very unique, and I'm very proud of that writing sample because, like I said, number one, it doesn't exist, and number two, it wasn't natural for me. It wasn't easy. It was very hard.